Okay, what's up everybody in their YouTube land? Today we're going to be working on a birdhouse.
Spirit birdhouse.
I take this face off. These screws are in here. I'll screw it down after I'm done carving the face, okay? It's easy to carve the face on the flat, so the nose is going to be there and this will be the mouth where the birds go in. Okay, my buddy Pete makes these birdhouses for me. I'm not a wood builder, I'm a wood carver. Learning carver, so Pete builds them for me and he charges me a couple bucks, and he does a great job for sure. So I'm making this as a gift for a friend, a great lady, and I think she deserves it. So I'm going to take my time on this one. Okay. So yeah, is there anything else that I need to tell you? Some parts of this video might be fast forward. Like I'm going to be carving the roof. You can see I got the lines in there, kind of like make it like a gnome's house kind of thing. You know, this mystical thing, whatever. And I'm going to be carving the whiskers down the side. I'll draw it all on, you'll see me. But I want to show you this cool piece of, look at that cool piece of wood. That is, I'm in Canada, British Columbia. So this wood was really hard to get. It's an old piece of wood. It is Californian redwood. My buddy dropped this off for me yesterday when I was at work. I couldn't wait to get home and carve it. I've always wanted to. It's unstained. I got a lot more sanding to do, but you can see the burl stuff in there. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking it might possibly be a burl piece of wood. But yeah, it's untreated so far, and I got lots of sanding to do. But I thought I'd show you guys that. Okay, I'll stop here and let's get on with the carving. Right on. Okay, so you can see that this isn't the thickest piece of wood, so you can't really do too much depth in this piece, okay? So it's hard to... Last year I think I carved like 30 of these things. They were big sellers, but you don't have really too much room to play. Everything kind of looks the same. So I'm going to draw this standing up so I can make sure that you guys see it. So let's get our center point here, okay? I start off all my wood spirits the same. Like my, this is my template that I basically use, okay? So there's your center line. So remember, this is going to be the mouth where the birds go in. So we'll draw our nose there. And like I keep on repeating myself in the videos, make sure these two sides here of the nostrils are the same. You can see this one's a little bit smaller, so I'm going to make it a bit bigger. Make sure they're the same size, this one, and make sure they're the same angle. Because if you make one smaller than the other, one side of the mustache is going to look smaller than the other. So let's just start off with straight eyes, okay? That's our template. Those are our template eyes. It's not going to have a forehead. So let's put our mustache in. Just make it simple. Try and stay away from those screws, right? Because you're going to have to carve around that. Just nice and simple. Okay, I think I got that. Maybe you should try, when you first start doing the wood spirits, try using the pencil, because then you can erase the stuff easier and start over again. So, like I said, his beard, I'm not going to draw it in yet, but I'll give you an example. His beard's going to wrap around to the side of the birdhouse, okay? So I'll just draw in a couple whiskers here, just to kind of show you. And I'm going to carve it around. See what I mean? It adds to the birdhouse. It adds friggin' character, don't it, eh? You know what I mean? Both sides. Carve them around. I can't draw worth a shit, but whatever. So I'm going to take this face off now. Right? I'm going to carve this face. This is, I think it's 1.5 inch cedar. Fence board stuff, right? I'll take these screws out. I know where the holes are, so I'll just kind of carve around them. Let me put this off to the side. get rid of this cool spear, 'cause that thing's fucking cool, man. Beautiful piece of wood. You see here I didn't carve whiskers. No whiskers, no beard, just the mustache. I'm going to leave it like that so you can see the beautiful grain in the wood. Like it's burl stuff. Lots of sanding to do on this before I treat it. Here's some spit. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really beautiful stuff. See the wrinkles in there? That's the one thing I love about wood carving. Everything's a surprise when you're working on it. But yeah, really special piece of wood this is to me. Okay, I'm sitting down. So can you see here? Perfect. Okay, so this is the Cuts All Extreme. 1 inch, 1/8 carving burr, flame burr. It's kind of plugged up. This thing's a few months old now. But to unplug this, you take your torch. And where's my torch? Yeah, hold on. Take your torch. This is just normal propane. Heat this up. Burn all the wood out of there. See it flaming? Oh yeah. I'm burning all that friggin' redwood out of there I carved, yeah. California redwood, those trees are massive. Massive, massive. I think they're a type of cedar actually. But I'd love to go see that forest there in California, the old redwood. But you see those things, see how hot they're getting? I don't want to melt my camera. But yeah, I think it's pretty well good. So all the wood clogged up in here will now pop out when I'm carving, and it will carve a lot better. Like I said in my other videos, when you do your first carving, don't start like this. Always go up and down. Cut your whole outline out of all your pencil marks or your pen marks, right? Cut them all out, straight up and down. I'm hard on tools. I break lots of shit. Don't follow the way I use tools, that's for sure. I get lots of senior woodworkers calling me a hacker and shit like that. Love the hate comments, right? Like I've said before, I'm just a learning wood carver too. I'll carve 1,000 wood spirits. I love carving them. I just want to keep doing them. You know what I mean? They make me happy to do. I can probably carve whatever I want, but these things, I love doing them. On this, not so much because it's kind of simple, right, and flat, but you can make the best out of what you got. Let's get started. See, I'm going straight up and down, but on an angle. Same thing. Squiggly lines in there. Like I said in one of my other video, always think about doing S lines. S lines are in everything. Every kind of piece of art or anything you look at, besides if it's square, there's S lines. Long S lines, really round S lines. My buddy, he's a well-known tattoo artist around here. He told me that, and it's really helped me since I started thinking of that. This is kind of like an S line now. So you decide, okay, I'll try and keep this simple so you guys kind of understand how I do it anyways. Do it how you want, not how other people want. Do it how you want. And keep doing it over and over and over and over again, and you'll slowly progress, and you'll see. Keep your first piece. Okay, so beside the nose here, this fucking thing recording? Yep. At the nose here, go real deep because the nose has to stick out farther than the mustache and farther than the cheeks, right? So you see my outline's all cut out. So I'm gonna go deep on the nose here. Don't go too deep though, you don't want to cut through this wood. The best wood to learn on is free wood, right? I carve driftwood all the time. That's getting pretty deep. Now you gotta take the mustache down farther, right? Instead of me just like, I grind it out, wow, you'll hear it ripping, right? Just do a bunch of light passes till you go deeper and deeper. That's the proper way to do it. You know what I mean? Like this. Just nice quick little passes, right? I don't have patience for that shit. I gotta get in there, wow, dig deep. See like that. Okay, so we got everything cut out. Shit. Fuck! Fuck, that pisses me off. Sorry guys, I got this shitty cell phone holder for my, when I'm filming and it fell out. Okay, so, but see how deep I got it in there? As deep as I could basically go. Now I'm gonna feather this out, right? Feather it out all the way around here. Feather it out. I'm gonna cut a little bit deeper here. Now I'm gonna start feathering this out. With carvings, you don't want to see any cut marks, right? So all your deep cut marks, feather them out. And do one side at a time, you know what I mean? Like, I'm feathering this out on this side to simplify it for you guys. Then I'm going to switch over and do this side. Just to kind of make things equal so you understand better. Go deep in there, eh? Eye socket, whatever. Okay, see how that's feathered out nice and smooth, kind of? A couple lumps there, but so you don't see a cut line there? See how high that's raised now? Perfect. Let's do the other side. I use cuts all extreme because I like how aggressive the smaller pieces are. Oh great, tell me my battery's gonna die. The 1/8 burs are more aggressive than the ones they got. That's the only reason why I like cuts all more than Sabertooth. Other than that, I think Sabertooth's a great brand too. Cut the bridge of the nose deep in here, right? So then your eyebrows will look. Then once you carve your eyebrows, they'll look raised up, right? Because if we feather this out. Print off yourself a side view profile of a human face, because then you'll see which parts of the face stick out farther, obviously the nose, right? But then you see like now there's a raised eyebrow. I gotta feather this out a bit more. Like I said, I don't have too much room to play on this because the wood's so thin, but let's do the other eyebrow. Feather it out. Feather it back. Feather it all the way back nice and slowly, slow. It's like a slow grass hill. Okay, so now we're going to cut the bottom lip in, right? Feather it out. Now feather this back, right? Your high point. Tell you what, let's get the 1/4 inch extreme burr out to do this part. You know what I mean? Look at the difference. This sucker will save you some time. That's hooked up to my foredom flex shaft. The industrial model. I got lots of videos on what carving tools I use. Look how this sucker just eats up the wood, eh? Might as well clean the whole thing up while we're at it. Okay, now let's feather that nose out. Let's take that gap down, right? Bring the mustache back, feather it that way, away from the nose. Then with the other side. I don't think Pete's gonna like me. He makes these holes only for native birds, but okay, so the center of the mustache, let's bring it down. Just like a human, right? Try and think of carving a wood spirit, just think of human faces. It helps me think of the way the human face works. Okay, let's get rid of this sucker. So you see how that's going? Let's take these eyes deeper. I don't know. I don't have enough time to do eyeballs. Close call. Close call with the camera. When I do my eyes, when I don't put eyeballs in there, I carve up, I try and get deep and up under the eyebrow. So I'm carving up into about here underneath the eyebrow. It gives it that more hollow looking effect. not down here. Don't carve this out. You can flat if you're going to make an eyeball. I'll make a video one day on how I do those. I don't know, I just like these kind of like the way they are. Okay, go do the other eye. Get up under there. Put your nose up. Trim this out. Always keep in mind how thick your wood is, right? So let's put our nostrils in this sucker. Like Rob Ross, make noises. A couple age lines in there. Okay. Try and make everything equal, right? On both sides. First, the more not equal it is, the more like deformed it looks. Believe me. I think everything I carve, it looks fucking deformed. That's okay. Wood spirits are allowed to be deformed, aren't they? Maybe that's why I like doing them so much. Cut the mustache a bit deeper. Give him some age lines under his eyes. Feather all your cuts away, right? Just feather them away. Okay, age line. And feather all this stuff away from your cut. Okay? Make it look like a nose. So we've got so far there. Okay, so let's give him some nostrils. Up this down a bit more. Okay. Let's cut him some hairs in his mustache. Do a couple straight lines, right? And like I say in all my videos when I'm doing the wood spirits, now watch, see how kind of boring that looks? Now watch how when I cross them over. Sure brings it to life. In my opinion. It's okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'll do some straight lines. Okay, see those straight lines? See that side compared to this side? Now I'm going to cross these over away. think of the flow where the mustache is going. It's going away from the mouth. So let's just cross a couple over. Big one coming out of the mouth, right? Look at this shit. Okay, cross it over. Up there. Cross it over. Cross it over. Okay, let's put the edge lines in there. They're pretty thick for edge lines, but whatever. Couple whiskers in the eyebrows. Birdhouses make great gifts. Absolutely. Okay, so I think we got our face carved. Let's put it back. Let's I've got to zoom out here. Hopefully it doesn't drop. Pretty cool, eh? Okay, so now let's draw our mustache on. Our beard, sorry. Bring it down the side. Same with this side. Bring it down the side. I'm going to use the big foredom right now to kind of cut this up. You'll see it'll break up the beard. It'll make it look more real. Not so just cut. Some big carving in here, boys and girls. We'll get different sections of the beard, you know what I mean? Like clumps of hair. Feather it out. Feather it out. Get rid of any square parts that look square, make it all look nice and rounded, right? Yeah, I don't waste any time. Yeah, fucking right. Okay, see that? Now it's separated for when I put the smaller cuts in there, right? I'm wondering if I should screw this thing on now. Yeah, let's screw it on. I'm going to stop this video and I'll start it again. All this is going to be fast forwarded, this carving the beard in, okay? Okay, so I got the screws in place, okay? This thing's back set. So now I've already carved the beard. You didn't see me do that, but like once again crossed over, okay? Cross everything over. It looks good when you blend the mustache into the beard too, like don't cut it so deep here and blend it in. Now I'm going to quickly show you how I carve the side here. Make the beard extend around, and I'll quickly show you how I carve the roof. Make it so everything look like this is the high point up here, so everything's kind of overlapped. You know what I mean? Like let's see, let's use this Canadian match pack to do that. Okay, so pretend it's shingles, right? So like this is the higher point, right? This line will be higher than down here, and feather this out. That will be a fast forward video because we're getting a lot of time here. My phone's dying. Okay, so make it like shingles, overlapped, right? Let's carve these lines out. You'll see. Fast forward. I'll just show you though. Okay, you see these? This is a perfect example of feathering something out. Now I'm going to feather it back. Makes it look raised up like a high point. Feather it back. I'm going to be using the bigger foredom to do this so it's faster, but I'm going to do that all the way down here. I'm going to cut my line pretty deep, right? I'm doing this standing up. And feather it all back. Because then you'll get the high point. This whole side will look higher than here, and feather this out. Okay? I'm going to fast forward it. And this, just wrap it around. Oops, hit a nail. You get my point anyways, you know what I mean? So the beard wraps around. Let's get way up in here. Follow this line. Okay, the roof, and then the beard, wrap it around. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward now. Okay, you can see I got most of the sanding done, just like, I hit it really quick, right? I'm gonna give it a quite quick hit with the torch, just to get rid of some more fuzzies and give it a little bit of texture. You know, I'll burn under here pretty good. So it gives it a highlight, like I won't burn here and I'll burn under here, so it gives it like the shadow effect down here too. Might burn in the eyes, burn the mouth pretty good. But other than that, I think I'll probably just leave it pretty well natural. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. These are big sellers, man, but they take a lot of work, that's for sure. Great gifts for friends, I say that.
They crucified him when he died to say he returned. All the profiteers who have trademarked his name, they cannot tell us how he learned just what he had learned. We're so much older now, but nothing more to show. We're not pathetic though. We got no place else to go. We give the game away. Our punishment awaits, but we are the masters of our very own fate. And the first rule of rock and roll, there is no rules, but I know there's fools who say there is. The first rule of rock and roll, there is no rules, but you just go on like this. Just go on like this. First time I saw you, I couldn't stop crying, 'cause I couldn't stop lying, and you wanted someone true. Corner store candy from a brown paper bag, the old sea egg in a scallywag. Do you
So there it is, done. Probably about an hour and a half's worth of work or whatever. Burnt a little bit, sanded a little bit. Give it some highlights, like burnt in the eyes. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Good little project for after work. Like I said, these things make great gifts. Oh yeah, big thing for me is making people gifts, you know, like kind of that's how I put a smile on people's faces, and it means a lot to me for them to like my art, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? Like when I painted, I really couldn't give away my paintings, but once I started carving, things started changing, right? So I don't know, take your time, do what you want, and I really hope the lady I'm going to give this to, hope she likes it, and hope a nice little family of birds live in the bird house, the spirit bird house. Tweet, tweet. Okay, thanks guys. We'll talk to you later. Carving Fusion on Facebook, and carving_fusion on Instagram. Give a like if you like it. Thanks.